And do you think men should see us in our national state before they get in a real relationship with us?
Whenever I've heard a man say, let me see what you look like with no makeup. Let me see what you look like without the hair. I feel that that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep. Don't come over here thinking that I'm gonna go to Sephora and get you some makeup. So I need to see you without all that because I want to strip you of all that because I ain't got it. When a man says that to you, he wants to strip you of everything. He doesn't want you to have the thought process of maintaining yourself.
I have to say I completely disagree with Jessie Woo on this one. I'm not sure where she's getting these ideas or beliefs from, but I do not think they really stand. Now, yes, there are times when men might look at a woman and think that she just seems too expensive, aka too high maintenance, but a man who wants to see a natural woman isn't necessarily broke or a quote-unquote dusty or whatever we like to say. And again, I don't pretend to speak for all men, but I think there's just some basic reasons that I've observed or even heard from other men as to why they want to see a woman's natural face. First of all, dudes don't want to be catfished. They want to ensure that the looks that they are attracted to is still there when the makeup and the lashes and the fillers and the contouring and the contacts and the whatever, all the things that are put on a woman's face to present, they want to ensure that that basic beauty or attractiveness still exists. And I think that's like pretty reasonable. So again, dudes just don't want to be catfished. Two, there is a legitimate concern some guys have as to whether or not they are actually engaging with the gender that is being presented to them in the public, right? Case in point, dudes just want to make sure that if they are interested in a woman, if they are say for example, a quote unquote cis heterosexual straight man, that they are talking and interacting with a natural born woman. And the best way to do that is to oftentimes see them without all of the other things that people can hide behind. That's like a legitimate thing today. Third, it's also just confidence, right? Like there's something about a woman who feels natural in her body, and that confidence impacts all areas of her life, but it also can come out in relationships. If a person is really, really insecure or doesn't feel beautiful about themselves or, has their own self-hatred or whatever it may be, that can impact the relationship that person has with that man. And then if they want to actually have children one day and raise sons, raise daughters, and the mom or the woman has self-hatred or she doesn't like herself, she doesn't feel comfortable with herself, then what is she going to teach her kids? And so sometimes men also want to know that a woman has self-confidence, and so that she can pass those traits down to children. It ends up getting to that place. So it's deeper than just, oh, they're broke, they don't want to go to Sephora and buy my makeup, which first of all, if your man is going to Sephora to buy your makeup, already I'm like, wait, huh? Like that seems really questionable. Now, if the thought is, okay, he's going to be financing it, okay. But then now we're talking about gender roles, and I'm like, respectfully, like Jessie Woo seems like a very much a progressive modern woman. So I don't understand why there's these like traditional expectations in dating and mating while still pushing and living a very modern lifestyle. So I don't know, it opens up a whole other kind of worms. But case in point, it's not just money. There's so much more that goes into a woman presenting as herself. And in my brain, like if we really have to sit here and try to shame men who want to engage with real natural born women, like that is insane to me. Wouldn't you want to be with a man who actually likes who you are and finds you attractive for who you are without all the other fillers? Like, isn't that a plus? I don't understand why this now has to be like another ought or another reason that a man is crazy or trying to control you. And even if you notice the language, he's like, yeah, they're trying to tear you down. She's trying to like strip you down to everything so you don't have any expectations to upkeep yourself. And I'm like, what? Like that just, y'all, that just to me, it just doesn't line up. So again, I have to really disagree with her on this. Okay, and then lastly, why is there the expectation that a woman's beauty regimen can only be maintained by spending a ton of money? As if a woman can only be beautiful or confident in herself if she is basically being a consumerist and like just purchasing and getting as much makeup, as much weaves, as much, anti-agers, just as much stuff as possible. Like, why is there the expectation that that is the only way a woman can have a beauty regimen? I think that's a little, to me, I think that's a little problematic because I'm like, it is absolutely possible to feel beautiful about yourself as a woman and literally not have 10 pounds of makeup on your face daily or regularly. I get it. I know I'm over exaggerating a bit, but just my point is beauty in a beauty regimen really is so much deeper than like what you can purchase at Sephora. I'm not opposed to a woman doing what she needs to do on her natural body to feel confident about herself. I think it's problematic if a woman only feels confident when she's hiding behind all of that stuff. That's just me personally. And I also challenge the notion that you can only feel beautiful when you have invested hundreds, if not thousands of dollars into covering your actual natural face and or covering your actual natural hair. To me, that's not really a beauty regimen because beauty starts from within. You can have the best outward whatever. You can spend all of the money to purchase beauty today because yes, physical beauty can be purchased. But if there's not an equal amount of attention, if not more attention on the internal qualities that make a woman really beautiful, like from a long lasting standpoint, the qualities that are needed to actually be in a relationship and get along with a man long term, like if there's not an equal amount of investment, if not more of an investment into really nurturing the qualities necessary to maintain a healthy relationship, it doesn't really matter anyways. Being a kind, genuine woman with a good personality who is humble or willing to learn, grow, evolve, acknowledge when she's made mistakes and improve, like that is so much more important than spending hundreds of dollars on a beauty regimen. Nothing wrong with feeling beautiful. Beauty though starts from within, and it is not, you don't have to necessarily spend thousands of dollars or even hundreds of dollars at Sephora or Ulta or whatever other store, Macy's or Mac. You don't have to do that to feel beautiful. It's so much deeper than that. Anyways, that's what I got. What y'all think? Let me know down in the comment section. Okay, bye.
I'm really excited to announce my new kids book, Aisha Learns to Love Her Hair. Aisha's hair is stunning, but she struggles to see its beauty. Through encouragement and wisdom from Grandma Lily, Aisha learns powerful lessons about self-acceptance. Aisha's journey is a heartwarming tale of family, culture, and confidence. Share her magical journey with your little loved one today, available for purchase.